Hello, friends. Welcome to another true and terrifying ghostly event. Today, I bring before you an incident so chilling that it will make you shiver to your core. This story is based on a true incident that occurred in the Indian state of Gujarat during the riots, a horrifying and heart-wrenching ghostly tale that, after hearing, you will feel compelled to share with others. Friends, watch this video with caution because it is extremely frightening. If you relate to it, you may become overly anxious. The woman who experienced this incident felt as though her normal life had ended. So, without further delay, let's start today's video. This incident begins with a woman named Suman, a sanitation worker who lived with her husband and 2 children in a small house in the city of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. In 2002, the Godhra riots were raging in Gujarat, leading to widespread violence and unrest. Many innocent lives were lost, and people were burned alive as various societies across Gujarat were systematically set on fire. One of these societies in Ahmedabad had a house where a woman lived alone. Her husband had passed away long ago. When the time came to set her house on fire, amidst the chaos of the riots, the house was partially burned and the woman perished in the flames. After so many houses were burned down, there were numerous bodies scattered around. When the Godhra incident subsided, the government ordered that all the dead bodies be cleared and the affected homes be cleaned. Since Suman was a sanitation worker, she was assigned the task of cleaning up that area. When Suman arrived there, her hands trembled at the sight of so many bodies. Summoning her courage, she began to clean up, and soon she saw the corpse of the woman we mentioned earlier, the one whose husband had died. When Suman saw the woman's body, she was shocked because the woman was adorned with gold, jewelry bracelets, earrings, and other ornaments that glittered in Suman's eyes. Suman, being from a poor family, was tempted by the sight of such valuable jewelry. She wrapped all the jewelry in a handkerchief, hid it in her sarah, and after finishing her work, returned home. That night, after eating dinner with her husband and children, Suman went to sleep. While lying next to her husband, she suddenly dreamed of the same woman's corpse, which began to speak in the dream, say, "Return what you have taken from me, or something terrible will happen to you." The corpse then disappeared, and Suman felt as if the ghost of the dead woman had come to her house and was sitting on her bed, demanding the return of her belongings. The woman said, "My husband gave me those things. I am very upset. Please return my jewelry, or I might do something bad to you," and then vanished. When Suman woke up, she felt as if the ghost was indeed haunting her, demanding her jewelry. The items she had taken were wrapped in a handkerchief and placed in her cupboard. The next day, the corpse appeared in her dream again, crying for her belongings. Frightened, Suman woke up, thinking it was just a bad dream. In the middle of the night, Suman felt extremely thirsty. She got up from her bed to drink water, and as she reached for the water pot, she saw a burnt hand emerging from the window above the pot. Terrified, she dropped the glass of water and screamed, running back inside to tell her husband everything. Her husband dismissed it as just a nightmare and told her to go back to sleep as he had to go to work in the morning. The next day, Suman was too scared to go to work. Her whole body was trembling. She went to her friend's house and told her everything, including how she had hidden the jewelry in her cupboard. Her friend reassured her, saying that she had handled so many bodies and done so much cleaning that this was probably just the result of that, and everything would get better with time. After spending some time at her friend's house, Suman returned home. It was already night by the time she got back, so she quickly ate dinner and went to sleep. Once again, she saw the crying woman in her dream, begging for her belongings. Suman woke up with a high fever and started vomiting. When she went to the bathroom, she vomited blood. Now, her husband began to feel that something was seriously wrong. Suman insisted on talking to her friend first, so her husband called the friend over to their house. The friend suggested they take Suman to a doctor. The doctor asked for some blood tests, but when the reports came back, everything was normal. Her husband and friend were puzzled because the reports were normal, but Suman kept having those dreams. Now, Suman began seeing the woman even when she was awake. She saw the woman's face in random people on the street. crying and demanding her jewelry. Suman's friend suggested that she might be under the influence of some supernatural power. The friend knew a spiritual guru and suggested they visit him. When they went to the guru and told him everything, the guru said, "If you want to save yourself and stay alive, you must return the jewelry to the place where you took it from." Suman asked how she could return it since the woman was no longer alive. The guru advised her to take the handkerchief with the jewelry and throw it near the woman's burnt house. He also gave Suman a protective amulet and warned her, "When you throw the jewelry, do not look back. If you do, the spirit will attach itself to you again, and there will be no way to escape it." The next day, Suman and her friend went to the woman's house. As I mentioned earlier, the house was only partially burned. The two women reached the spot with trembling hands. Suman took out the handkerchief from her sarah and threw it into the house. Immediately after, they ran back home without looking back. From that day on, several years have passed, but whenever Suman recalls those few nights, she shivers from head to toe. Friends, many people in the society knew about this incident, but many did not believe it because it was linked to supernatural and paranormal occurrences, and science does not permit us to believe in such things. However, Suman knows the truth, having experienced it firsthand. From this, we can understand that one should never give in to greed, especially when it involves the dead, as it can lead to dire consequences. So, friends, how did you like today's true horror story? If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you would like more videos related to Indian horror stories. Until then, thank you very much and have a great day.